Jeremiah 22:13 and 14, how many undocumented immigrants are treated here in the U.S. But first, please help my humble channel to grow. Like, subscribe, share, comment, any combination thereof. Why? Because you're beautiful on the inside and on the outside. That's why. Woe to him who builds the house, his house, by unrighteousness, and his upper rooms by injustice, who makes his neighbor serve him for nothing and does not give him his wages. This happens to undocumented immigrants here in the U.S. and all over the world so often you wouldn't believe it. Who says, I will build myself a great house with spacious upper rooms, who cuts out windows for it, paneling it with cedar, and painting it with vermilion. So largely this is referring to wealthy people who have a God complex, who think that people should work for them for free. And that is how many people who are billionaires are doing. They outsource their slave labor to undocumented immigrants here in the U.S. and to other countries. And sadly, we are benefiting from it. Garment workers who make all your clothes, your cell phones I'm recording this on, the people who get the precious metals and the rare earth minerals or metals that are necessary to make your phones, that's all slave labor. Farm workers, both in the U.S. and outside of the U.S., where tea and other stuff is shipped in, coffee, etc., all slave labor. And the people at the helms of these companies oftentimes are billionaires. They could afford to pay Americans, or if you only can get it like cocoa, chocolate, and coffee, and perhaps certain teas, you have to go to other countries. They can afford to pay, in either case, well, these folks. But instead, they want to pay them like things were done in the Middle Ages, where a day's labor would basically get you enough food to eat, and that was it. That's what we are suffering from right now, from people who can afford to do more. We know from the Cyprus, I think they're called the Cyprus Papers, that most people who are billionaires are actually worth more than even what, if you Google their net worth, will tell you. There are many hidden all over the place. God's judgment is coming. He is going to put a stop to this in His perfect timing, in His perfect way. I send out my love to all you beautiful born-again TIs. God bless.